olólùfẹ́ kó lè jẹ̀sà ń gbọ́ àṣírí ńlá mọ́ nìyí o ọmọ mú wá sí ti gbọ́ yín yéè lágbára ṣé wá rí àṣírí mo mú wá ohun tó yẹ kí gbogbo èèyàn olólùfẹ́ kó lè jẹ̀sà kí gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ Nàìjíríà kí n mọ̀ nípa rẹ̀ ni kí àṣírí mo mú wá kò yín nípa ọ̀rọ̀ Alhaji Oriyomihamuzat náà ni bí ṣe lọ náà láyé ká tó mú wá sí ti gbọ́ yín èèyàn mi ọ̀rọ̀ kì í sínú fọ́nrán mo mọ̀ yí kí mi mú wá sí ti gbọ́ yín o ìwọ fọ́nrán bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbọ́rọ̀ yìí lọ nínú fọ́nrán.
Ọlọ́run ní jí ká rírú ẹ̀ mọ́ ní Ọ̀yọ́ state o. Quite a number of people, they've been reaching out to me saying, oh, this thing happened in Anambra State. It happened also FCT. Nobody went to jail. Why is it in Oyo State that some people are going to jail? I said, well, Oyo State is not Anambra State. And no matter how highly placed, justice must be done. Judiciary 1B, it's in their court. If you think you can grant bail pending the trial, I don't have anything against it. But trial, the people must go on trial. So people come to me and I've been saying to them, Oyo State, even if this entire country decides not to follow the rule of law, Oyo State we will dare to be different.
Listen, that's governor here. You can see their mind is made up already. That they are going to be using Oriyomi and Naomi as a scapegoat. They want to use them as standard now. So that anybody bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan next, ẹ máa rántí pé ní ọdún 2024 nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún Oriyomi àti Naomi rèé.
Ìyẹn olólùfẹ́ Kúnlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé, ìyẹn ọmọ Nàìjíríà. Tá bá mọ́ farabalẹ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ yèyé mi sọ, ọ̀rọ̀ mọ̀mọ̀ wà níbẹ̀. Ṣé rí bí ọ̀rọ̀ Alhaji Oriyomi dé dúró? Àfi ká farabalẹ̀ ká yè rídìí òtítọ́. Ṣé mi pínyìn àgbà náà ní bàbá bẹ́nìyàn bá sọkún bí ó mọ̀ àríran. Ìyẹn náà dẹ̀lẹ́ yìí bọ́mọdé bá máa gégi nígbó àgbàmọ̀ ló máa mọ ibi tó máa wó sí. Ṣé rí ibi mo ti mọ̀ yí ọ̀rọ̀ yèyé sọ pọ́ìntì wà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún. Ṣé rí wọ́n fẹ́ fi Alhaji Oriyomihamuzat àti Queen Naomi wọ́n fẹ́ fi hàn ṣe scapegoat ní tòótọ́ tábà ní purọ́ tán rẹ̀. Torí tẹ́ bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni tọ́rọ̀ wọn bá rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kúkú ṣe pé Alhaji Oriyomi àti Queen Naomi ṣe náà mọ̀bẹ̀ sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ọ̀hún ṣe náà dùn ọ́n mọ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ra ẹsẹ̀ yìí ṣe Alhaji Oriyomi àti Queen Naomi ṣe náà mọ̀bẹ̀ sọ́rùn àwọn ọmọ ọ̀hún. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fọ́n kan mọ́ ọmọ lórí. Ṣé rí wọn ó ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan ni yèyé sọ ìmọ̀jà àtànraria. Torí tẹ́lómìíràn bá a ṣerú tó jọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà mìíràn ayé àfihàn tí gbogbo wọn ó ṣẹlẹ̀ nìbàdàn ní 2024. Ṣé rí Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Alhaji Oriyomihamuzat àti Queen Naomi ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ ayé àgbà tó jèsì kòtò ni. Wọ́n fẹ́ fi kára yòókù lọ́gbọ́n ni ìmọ̀dé mẹ́ta yìí. Ṣé wá rí àdúrà mi sí gbogbo èèyàn olólùfẹ́ Kúnlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé àti gbogbo èèyàn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ni pé oore tí à ń ṣe ká gbé dọ́gba hàn Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè mi àjẹǹsí. Ṣé rí tí Ìjẹ̀ṣà bá yí ọmọ ra sí ń ṣe ìmọ̀ ìyá àdúrà ni ìwọ ètò gbọ́ fọ́nrán tó kù bẹ́ẹ̀ ètò gbọ́n yèyé sọ.
So the way I saw that governor yesterday, it looks like somebody tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti warn pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni ṣé orọ́rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́ yìí tó bá lọ ṣe anyhow èmi ò mọ̀ ṣé first ten ọ̀nà ń ṣe àbí second one bóyá ó ti ní nǹkan kan tó ti fi sọ fún governor yẹn wípé tó bá ṣe yamayama ó máa sọ no sí kíní tó wà yìí ni. And let me tell you something, is a very bitter truth. Everybody is fighting for number one. Even if that governor likes Oriyomi and they are telling him that tó o bá ṣọ̀rọ̀ Oriyomi bá ṣe fẹ́ kó o ṣe, you are going to lose your seat. What do you think he's going to do? Can you see that I was right yesterday when I told you this man's mind is made up? Some people were still coming into my inbox to tell me, ó ṣojú ayé ni, ọmọ governor ni, ó support governor ní kíníkan kíníkan. Ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀, ẹ rò wípé governor nìkan ló ń dá ìlú ṣe ni. Ṣé ẹ rò wípé governor nìkan ló ń dá ìlú ṣe ni? Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa. Governor is just a figurehead, whether you like it or not. Governor na figurehead wey dem put for there. Dem go put am for there, dem go tell am say, oh yeah, go and tell your people say tomorrow òjò máa rọ̀. Abọ́síta ẹ̀yin tèmi òjò máa rọ̀ o. Kò mọ̀ bóyá òjò fẹ́ rọ̀. Àwọn tó wà lókè lọ́hùn náà pé òjò fẹ́ rọ̀ kó wá sọ fún yín. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Bobby J, the government is not even making it easy for people to have feelings for the deceased family. I'm telling you, let me tell you how feeling works. In as much as right now, yes, we are feeling it, but people would have felt it more if they put a face on those children. They don't put a face on them. Their picture will be everywhere online. Their pictures will be everywhere on social media.
Kí n comment sábẹ́ fọ́nrán ń gbọ́ yẹn lólùfẹ́ Kúnlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà fàfà lẹ́yìn tètè subscribe sórí ètò ó ní kíní kan bí aago bẹ́ẹ̀ tán lẹ́yìn bò ó pè ní notification bell ń kílìkì lórí rẹ̀ ìmọ̀wọ́ tẹ̀ kí wọ́n nu notification bell yín sílẹ̀ òun la táínú lóbó lóòrèkóòrè tá a bá ti mú fọ́nrán wá sórí ètò.
But sometimes when báwo ni Yorùbá ṣe máa ń sọ kíní yẹn, when ara will just tell you, I don't know, something just tells me, everybody also say, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò le tó yẹn, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò le tó yẹn. Sumbi, it's good to see you. Kuti Lomo, welcome. Something was just telling me that we shouldn't take this pẹ̀lú ọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ. And sometimes you will have something and you will be praying that you are not right. Pé nǹkan tó ń feel yẹn is not the coma come to pass. But here we are, it is coming to pass. A lot of things. Ó ní bí àwọn èèyàn ṣe take ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ìsìn la ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí wípé ọwọ́ tá a fi mú kò ń ṣe ọwọ́ tó yẹ kí a fi mú, ọwọ́ yẹpẹrẹ la fi mú níbẹ̀rẹ̀. Ṣé ó yé yín? But ó bà ní kò tí bàjẹ́. Because you know, when I came out yesterday, I told you people, if I don't have any information láti fún yín, mi ní boss ta wá sọ pé mo ní information. Nǹkan tí n bá dẹ̀ rí lórí social media, gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́yin ń rí lórí social media, òun lèmi náà rí. Mi ní any special place. Àfi bóyá àwọn mummies kan tó jẹ́ pé bóyá ńgbà mi ti máa busy, bóyá mo wà ń bíṣẹ́ tó máa ju àwọn links kan sí mi pé nǹkan báyìí ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ó kí n lọ wò. Good evening, Sis Adebayo. Sis Bashiru, welcome. Sis Fumilola Morin, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please help me to share, please. So, ìgbà tí tọ̀sán bí wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ proceedings yẹn, everything I was, mo wà lórí ẹ̀ mò ń wò. Ìgbà tí àwọn àgídìgbò tó sọ wípé okay, wọ́n ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ proceedings, everything, mi ò lè fi sórí page mi immediately ngbà yẹn because I was busy. But immediately tí mo ṣe wà less busy, ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ni mo fi sórí page. Good evening, Sis Khadija. God bless you. Yeah, it is well. It is well. Gbogbo bá ṣe fẹ́, Ọlọ́run á bá wa ṣàmì sí. A lot of things ni wọ́n ti sọ fún wa, so mi mọ̀. But èmi mọ̀ wípé wọn kàn lè ṣàdédé mú principal. As in, if we are going by law, ó máa ní nǹkan kan tí wọ́n máa dì mú. I am sure the government of Oyo State has interest in this case. The prosecuting officers represent Oyo State. Aba. Bó ṣe máa ń rí nìyẹn, ẹ má jẹ́ kí n parọ́. Tírú nǹkan báyìí bá ṣẹlẹ̀, is going to be between the state and the suspects. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti ń pè wọ́n suspect nsìn. Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ arógun suspect. But nítorí pé nǹkan tó ń pè wọ́n, just for you to understand how severe. I think I am going to using that word suspect. And nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ máa lo that word suspect is for you people to know how severe and how serious this is. Because you can see when they want to refer to them. I will read that update to you now. Even when the governor wants to refer to them, he did not mention their name. He used the word suspects. And kí ló ń jẹ́ suspects? Suspects are people that you have your suspicion about. Ṣó yé yín, òun náà ṣe ń pè wọ́n suspect. wọn ò tí rí enough evidence láti pè wọ́n pé okay o wọ́n actually ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yẹn, but wọ́n ní àwọn evidence láti sọ wípé ó lè jẹ́, they might be. That is why they are called suspects. So you will know how serious this is. And as at yesterday, somebody left a voice message in my inbox telling me that when I came online, but mo was online lánàá, ẹ mọ̀ pé mo sọ fún yín pé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ṣe ń wojú, because sometimes aside nǹkan tó bá ń jáde lẹ́nu èèyàn, tí nǹkan bá ṣe ń jáde lẹ́nu èèyàn, mo máa ń wo countenance, màá wá fi countenance yẹn, màá hard yẹn mọ́ nǹkan tó ń jáde lẹ́nu èèyàn yẹn, màá fi pẹ̀lú countenance ẹni yẹn, màá fi méjèèjì papọ̀. Sometimes you will learn more from a situation by doing that. Ìgbà tí mo bọ́ta lánàá, mo sọ fún yín pé hey, governor tèmi ń wo ojú ẹ̀ yìí àti nǹkan tó ń jáde lẹ́nu governor yìí, mo ní hey, this thing ni. And somebody left me a long voice message lánàá pé I shouldn't, give people, I shouldn't make the òyìnbó wo náà lò wọ́n ní mò ń make ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó ju bó ṣe wà yẹn lọ, pé kò tó yẹn, ipe kan pé ṣé mi ò gbọ́, èmi ò gbọ́, ẹni tó bá gbọ́ ẹ wá sọ fún mi, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kí n to play fún yín, màá to play. Have you seen the throwback video of Igangan Stampede? God bless you. That one imam posted today that many people lost their life. I haven't seen it. Sister Khadija, ẹ send it, see me. Show your ló ti ṣẹlẹ̀, show your ní Igangan. Good evening, sis. Okay. Sis Dudu Mori. Ejo. And sis Khadija, Igangan yẹn, is it in Oyo State? Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa lie to me. Sharing nǹkan tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́yọ̀ la lè fi counter nǹkan tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Don't come and tell me what happened in Ekiti or what happened in Osun or what happened in Abuja. They cannot use all those things to counter what is on ground. Tí n bá sọ wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí inú history, tí n bá sọ fún yín pé ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sílé Agodo, ká lọ mú àwọn nǹkan tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ní ìlú Ọ̀yọ́ tó jẹ́ wípé àwọn ìjọba ò ṣe nǹkan kan, àwọn nǹkan tá máa lọ wá nìyẹn. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká lọ mú nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú míì, because you will not be able to use that to counter this one, because it happened in another territory. It did not happen in Oyo State. Ẹ bá understand? We understand Queen Naomi initially reported at the police station about the program. Why didn't they call upon the DPO for more clarification if they really want to be sincere? Yes, Sister Bashiru, that is what we've been discussing. And that is what we've been discussing. And that is why I don't want to get tired. Because what I've been saying all along is, who is going to hold those in power? Who are those? To my hold one. Oh, Ejo, send it to me, Ejo. Please send it to me. Ejo, send it to me. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ gangan nìyẹn. And I'm glad sometimes when you come online, you don't know if somebody is listening. Now, ó dàbí ẹni wípé àwọn èèyàn listen and lift up spirit mi pẹ̀lú nǹkan tẹ́ sọ fún mi nsìn. Ejo, send it to me, please. In short, if you can send it to me right now. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ gangan nìyẹn. Nǹkan tí mò ń pè ní, God bless you, Sister Khadija. Yes, Sister Toyosi ti sọ pé Ọ̀yọ́ State nìyẹn. Tẹ́ bá rí tí mò ń tẹnu mọ́ loopholes mi mọ̀ bí mo ṣe máa ṣàlàyé ẹ̀. Nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ loopholes nìyẹn. Because ṣe ríro eléyìí tán ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ní gangan Ọ̀yọ́ State yìí. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé ó ṣẹlẹ̀ lóòótọ́, tó jẹ́ wípé the same kind of way tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ wípé wọ́n tẹra wọn stampede ló fi ṣẹlẹ̀. And you have proof that nothing was done about it. You have proof that nobody was detained like they detained Mr. Oriyomi and Naomi and the principal. If you have evidence that nothing was done whatsoever, nobody was called out, those are the kind of case that you can use to counter this one. Good evening, Soyenike. These are the things you can use to counter this one. Because the lawyer will now say, this happened on so day of so month or so year. So why did you not, pick up àwọn tó ṣe nǹkan? Benny, Big Mom, Benny, but she mo wípé I'm always I try to be factual. There's a lot of things tó lè jẹ́ lóòótọ́ mi lè parọ́, but we need to look for something that can be taken to court of law. Don't let us be talking about what èmi àti yín lè discuss nǹkan tí wọ́n lè mú lọ sí court of law. Lóòótọ́ bóyá ká ní àbí lágbájá kan ló wà ńdíẹ̀, àbí wọ́n sílẹ̀ ni, àbá sàsí ni, a kàn lè jọ sọ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. But ṣé rí gbogbo yẹn a lè kó lọ sílé ẹjọ́. a lè kó lọ sílé ẹjọ́ right now nǹkan tá a lè tender nílé ẹjọ́. Thank you, Sister Deniji. Nǹkan tá a bá lè tender nílé ẹjọ́, ohun la máa wá báyìí. And I'm very glad. You don't know how much, I don't know, I want to join nígbà tí mo wọlé, you can see my countenance, because when they said they are not going to leave them, the way the governor talk is obvious that he wants Oriyomi. There's another gist. There's something I can't give you my source, but I heard another thing today. I will give you that too, on why, you know, possibility of Oriyomi going to jail. The chances is very high of what somebody told me today in the inbox. Like I said, I can't tell you my source. God bless you, Bobby J. Evidence. Evidence full everywhere. A ní láti lọ wá jáde. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé ti send it gangan yẹn. Who has it? Please send it to me. Mi ti rí nǹkan kan nínú inbox mi. Sis Khadija, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, send the link see me. You don't need to send me the video. Send me the link and I will just go there, please. So I can, because for me, that one alone, tọ́lọ́run bá tún wá ṣe tán tún rẹ́ yọ kan sí tán rí bí mẹ́ta sí of things that has happened inside that same Ọ̀yọ́. Because if you listen very well, tẹ́ bá listen dáadáa sí governor yẹn, you can see their mind is made up already. That they are going to be using Oriyomi and Naomi as a scapegoat. They want to use them as standard now. So that anybody bá fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan next, ẹ máa rántí pé, ní ọdún 2024, nǹkan tó máa ṣe fún Oriyomi àti Naomi rèé. So you will sit tight. That is what they want to use them for. It is glaring. It is glaring. But now I'm glad. I'm glad that something like that has happened before. Now we can ask questions. Mi sọ pé wọ́n máa dá wa lóhùn o. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o. The fact pa béèrè question, ìyẹn ò ní wọ́n máa dá wa lóhùn, but ìyẹn ò ní ká wá stop láti má béèrè. Do you get what I'm saying? It happens even in developed world. So things will happen. Àwọn aráàlú will be asking question, wọn ò ní dá wọn lóhùn. But you see people continue to ask question. They will continue talking. They will make sure they don't. In this kind of case, you don't keep quiet. You don't let it. When I say don't keep quiet, as in it has to be buzzing. You need to be talking about it. They need to know that a lot of people are interested. You said you want justice. Ẹni pé justice lẹ ń wá fáwọn tọ́mọ wọn ṣaláìsí. Ẹni pé ẹ fẹ́ find out nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹni pé àwọn tó bá jẹ̀bi, ẹni pé ẹ máa fi wọ́n jófin. But you need to carry along the community. This is not what you will be doing, and the community will not know what is happening. Now, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ lẹ́ni. Let me read that out to you. I was saying something. Mo gbàgbé lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Mo sọ wípé somebody came into my inbox and said that what the governor was saying yesterday is that ipe wọ́n máa release wọn lẹ́ni. Ẹ mọ̀ wípé mo máa sọ fún wa pé nǹkan kan náà la jọ gbọ́. A máa jọ play nǹkan, ó lè jẹ́ 5 minutes ni. Etí yín ẹ̀yin máa fi gbọ́ 5 minutes yẹn. Etí tèmi èmi náà máa fi gbọ́ 5 minutes yẹn. But tó bá ní pé ká wá interpret nǹkan tá a gbọ́, ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tèmi máa interpret. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni nǹkan tẹ́yin máa interpret. Etí dẹ̀ la fi gbọ́. But it's just that etí títí yín lẹ fi gbọ́. Etí tèmi mo fi gbọ́. Ọpọlọ tèmi ló digest ẹ̀. Ọpọlọ títí yín ló digest ẹ̀. So the outcome tó bá máa lọ tó bá máa lọ jáde. Ó máa ń lọ differently. Because nǹkan tèmi gbọ́ lẹ́nu governor lánàá, I didn't see anywhere that governor said, oh, he said something down the line that, òun ò sọ wípé kó má gba bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn. That does not mean he's telling you that, oh, mo máa fọwọ́ sí, mo máa fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ lọ́la, mo máa jẹ́ kó gba bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn lọ́la. He never said that. He said he will not stop the judiciary àbí bó bá ṣe ń ṣe nǹkan. Ipe tó máa fẹ́ béèrè bẹ́ẹ̀lì fún wọn, àwọn ò ní dá wọn dúró. Tó máa fẹ́ béèrè bẹ́ẹ̀lì kan béèrè bẹ́ẹ̀lì. You don't understand. He's trying to tell you, tẹ́ bá sọ pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ ṣe nìyẹn ṣe. But ṣé yín náà ti rí nsìn? Ipe wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn agbófinró tìjọba, they are trying to put a stop. Can you see that I was right yesterday when I told you this man's mind is made up? Some people were still coming into my inbox to tell me, ó ṣojú ayé ni, ọmọ governor ni, ó support governor ni kìnìkan. Ẹ̀yin ò mọ̀, ẹ rò wípé governor nìkan ló ń dá ìlú ṣe ni. Ṣé ẹ rò wípé governor nìkan ló ń dá ìlú ṣe ni? Ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ má jẹ́ ká tanra wa. Governor is just a figurehead, whether you like it or not. Governor na figurehead wey dem put for there. Then go put am for there. Then go tell am say, oh yeah, go and tell your people say tomorrow òjò máa rọ̀. Abosita ẹ̀yin tèmi òjò máa rọ̀ o. Kò mọ̀ bóyá òjò fẹ́ rọ̀. Àwọn tó wà lókè lọ́hùn náà pé òjò fẹ́ rọ̀ kó wá sọ fún yín. That is what I'm trying to tell you. So even you might be surprised that even that governor likes Oriyomi. I'm telling you, you might be surprised that even the governor himself fancies Oriyomi and he likes Oriyomi. But there are people at the top. Àwọn ọ̀gá at the top. If those ọ̀gá at the top and those are the people that put him in that seat, tẹ̀rí tó jókòó sí yẹn. So if those ọ̀gá at the top are saying to him that bó ṣe máa lọ leléyìí, Bobby J, thank you. And that is exactly, I don't know, bóyá mo máa ń lò yẹn láti, I don't know, maybe that is my defense mechanism. Torí ẹni téèyàn bá ti sọ nǹkan mi ìfẹ́ jiyàn, máa wò pé okay, ọ̀tọ̀ ni bó wọ́ ṣe gbọ́. Because nǹkan tèmi gbọ́ lánàá ọ̀tọ̀ ni. When people are coming into my inbox and telling me, oh, Asisi Dupe, don't make the governor like a bad person. The governor said they will release them tomorrow. And I'm thinking, ṣé nǹkan tèmi gbọ́ ilé yìí náà gbọ́? Ibo lẹ ti gbọ́ tí governor lóun fẹ́ release wọn tomorrow. But at least ẹ ti fetí ara yín gbọ́ lẹ́yìn nsìn pé àwọn ti agbófinró tìjọba bí àwọn lọ́yà àti àwọn Mr. Oriyomi bó ṣe ń try láti bẹ́ẹ̀lì wọn. Wọ́n sọ fún yín pé àwọn lọ́yà àtijọba they are trying to gbé. Ẹ wò, onírọ́ ló lẹ́lẹ́rìí òun wà lọ́rùn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n kà fún yín. Oh, see, Sister Joke Babs, we need to be careful not to get it twisted. And that is why I said I might say some things that don't go well with you. You know, when people come out and, how will I put it? When people come out, Sherry, as a speaker, as a blogger, even if it's one person that is going to watch you, even if it's Eyo Meji ló máa wò, you will be surprised that you can influence that one person. That one person can go and influence another 20 people. That is why we need to be careful and mindful as speaker when it comes to sensitive case like this, because this is a very sensitive case. Àwọn ọmọ kan lose ẹ̀mí wọn. Kò sí nǹkan tó fẹ́ sensitive jù yẹn lọ. Àwọn ọmọ kan ti lọ bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí sìn, they are not coming back. And àwọn mẹ́ta kan sìn wọ́n wà láhàámọ́, àmọ́ fètì wọn. And that is why I use that word, you know, this is sensitive. So why I'm trying to correct this notion is a lot of people are coming out saying, oh, kini yìí, wọ́n kàn ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni, the governor meant well. The governor love Oriyomi. You know, when you keep saying that, there might be people that have something that can be helpful to these people. But because they control possibly so we pay governor like Oriyomi, o kàn ṣe ojú bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ni kò fẹ́ kí ó dàbí en pé kíní kan ó sì máa tú sílẹ̀. Ó lè léyàn kan that can help. Tó máa gbọ́ tó máa wò pé tó bá jẹ́ wípé èèyàn governor Oriyomi, then I can as well not bother since tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti ná máa fi wọ́n lẹ̀ lọ́la. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the two shows, the show I did before the last one, I remember somebody called onto the show, and that person was like, Sisi Dupe, má worry. Àwọn Oriyomi àti Naomi, ta ló sọ fún yín pé go dinner wà. Go and watch that show. Ó kàn jẹ́ pé TikTok ó máa ti gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ kúrò ńlẹ̀ ni. One man called and he said wọ́n jẹ chicken níbi tó wà ní. Wọ́n jẹ chicken. Àwọn ò lè sí lágodi wọ́n jẹ chicken. Ṣé ríru àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Somebody else will hear it and just think, one jet chicken. All right, then. So by one jet chicken, I can just, that is what I'm saying. And I remember saying to that man that day that if you are not sure, but one jet chicken, money, boda, ma jeka so one jet chicken. Money to ba jẹ́ lórí Yomi, te ba bota, te ń bọ́tán lọ sọ pé ń jẹ chicken. Te de mọ̀ pé ẹ jẹ chicken, te mọ̀ pé wà lẹ̀ ń jẹ. Money ṣe mọ̀ pé ó máa dùn yàn. Mi tí kò fanlẹ̀, ni governor jáde lánàá ló wá fohùn sílẹ̀. Kí tèmi tó tún wá ṣẹlẹ̀. Because kò sí nǹkan tó ní pé kó má bail wọn lẹ́ni. Bail ló ń ṣe nǹkan tó lọ títí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Tó bá ti sọ wípé nǹkan tí wọ́n need rẹ̀. Tó bá ti name bail condition. Tó bá sọ pé okay nǹkan báyìí has to be in place. Tó bá jẹ́ pọ́jọ́ yẹn lánàá yẹn, if you know those that don't help Oriyomi and all of them, if they have those things in place that day lánàá yẹn, they will let them go. That is, they've met the bail condition. But from what was said, they listened. It's not as if they didn't listen. They listened. But adájọ́ wá sọ wípé òun máa come back. Bóyá wọ́n máa release wọn o. Bóyá wọ́n ní release wọn o. Ó ní pé òun tún sún ju to the January 13. Now, fẹ́yìn tẹ́ bá ń tẹ̀lé mi láti ìgbà tọ́rọ̀ yìí ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. You know I said something that Naija no ń pè bí. Nigeria no ń pè bí tá a wà yìí. Tí má sọ bí tá a wà yìí, I'm talking like ọmọ Naija, even if mi ò wà lórí soil Naija. But nǹkan tá a discuss ọ̀rọ̀ Naija ni. So tí bá ti sọ pé Naija no ń pè bí, you understand what I mean. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kàn fìyàn sẹ́wọ̀n kan dájọ́ èèyàn kan ní ó yá lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n 6 months, lọ ṣẹ̀wọ̀n 1 year. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kàn fìyàn sátìmọ́lé. Àtìmọ́lé ni pé kó dé ní ṣe rí nǹkan tó ṣe ń sìn tó ní wọ́n ṣẹjọ́ yẹn sí wọ́n náà gbé di 13 kó tún di 13 kó tún ní wọ́n tún gbé di March kó tún di March kó náà gbé di June kó tún di June ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti sentence o ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n ìṣẹ́jọ́ o nǹkan tí mò ń sọ gangan nìyẹn. And that is my fear. That is my fear, that they will keep postponing and postponing and postponing. Àwọn ẹlẹ́ni máa wà ńbẹ̀. Ó ṣe kò ṣe ń sìn tá bá ní àkà ṣé kò ti kọjá ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ṣé kò ti kọjá ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta ṣé ó ti yé yín. Ta ló sọ wípé tí January 13 bá dé ta ló sọ fún yín pé wọ́n á ní pé kó máa lọ tó bá tún dìgbà yẹn ńkọ́. Ó lè dìgbà yẹn ọjọ́ yẹn lè dé kó sọ wípé adájọ́ tó fẹ́ dájọ́ ó ní kọ́ọ̀fù ó ń wúkọ́ àbí kí náà ti ń pè ó rán temperature kò lè wà ìyẹn ńkọ́. Wọ́n lálá adájọ́ ò lè wà wọ́n tún ti sún for another 1 month. 1 month yẹn á dé wọ́n nígbà tá adájọ́ ń bọ̀ mọ́tò dákú sọ́nà wọn ò lè ṣe mọ́ lẹ́yìn wọ́n á tún sún wọ́n á tún fi ọjọ́ méjì kù. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I'll do that. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n screenshot. I like ìró àwọn nǹkan báyìí. Barry Mo. Ṣá screenshot ṣá ẹ má bínú. I can't screenshot it. Bobby J, can you inbox me, please? Because Kini in my long say I won't see it again. I would like to go and read about it. One Agba blogger said Naomi is enjoying because she's been treated especially as Royal Majesty. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying about utterances of àwọn, and these are the people. Tola won nífẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn people yìí. You don't know what not to say. Èèyàn kan náà send the kan náà sí mi lẹ́ni. Tí èèyàn kan sọ wípé kó má worry, òun ti bá wọn kan sọ̀rọ̀ at the top. You don't do that. This is a sensitive case. Since to jẹ́ pé Naija ni wọ́n pè bí, then postponement shouldn't be any problem. Hello, Mama Jerry. Sister Jokeni, postponement shouldn't be any problem. Of course, it's not going to be any problem. Sawa. Àwa ton ti wa mọ́lé ton detain wa. Kò lè jẹ́ problem fún wa. But for àwọn tó wà nínú ilé and their immediate family, it's a big deal. You can imagine, you know, for somebody, even me that I'm not Oriyomi's family, even me that I'm not related to him, I was so looking forward to whatever they want to do today to see if they will let them go. Like I said, you know me, and don't say they shouldn't, you know, interview them or question them. Me also, yeah. But mo kàn wò pé, you know, they can be coming from home. They can allow them bail, take their passports if you don't want them to travel. That is a big lie. Naomi is not getting any preferential. Osumi o. Osumi, nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn o, sis Bashiru. Nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn. How can somebody come out and say wọ́n fún ní preferential treatment, wọ́n treat ẹ bí kíní kan níbẹ̀? Why will you come out and say that, especially when it's not true? Even when it's true gan, oye o bota wa sọ tó bá sọ pé o nífẹ̀ẹ́ wọn. Moreover, I think there is high chances it's not true. 15 years ago and someone died. The UK government put the comedian in jail because he organized the party. That is what I am trying to tell us now. Òrìṣà bó lè gbè mí. Ṣé mi bó ṣe bá mi lọ́rọ̀ tó wà ńlẹ̀ yìí. Tó bá mọ̀ wípé nǹkan tó máa jáde lẹ́nu ẹ kò lè make judgment àbí ilé ayé wọn better or outcome yẹn better. Then make sure pé nǹkan tó bá máa jáde lẹ́nu ẹ àti action ẹ, make sure wípé kò worsen case fún wọn. Because they've sent me oríṣiríṣi. Me, I don't want to come and put anybody under the bridge, set anybody up for dragging. But I saw something that I was not impressed with. From people that said, you know, you are the lover of this person and the things you're saying from your mouth. You don't do that. Bobby J, the government is not even making it easy for people to have feelings for the deceased family. I'm telling you, let me tell you how feeling works. In as much as right now, yes, we are feeling it. We are Gbo. But people would have felt it more if they put a face on those children. They don't put a face on them. Irú ò lè ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú òyìnbó. Their picture will be everywhere online. Their pictures will be everywhere on social media. They've not put any face. We don't have the face of the 32, whether 35. We don't know them. We don't know their names. I'm not saying you need to know them to feel, but I'm saying how it works as human. You will feel it more. You can imagine, go to Facebook and see, go to pictures in law. You seeing them, these are the children. Go to scroll, go read pictures of the parents, go read pictures of the fathers, go read pictures of the mothers. That is when the community will know what eats them. But I can't see, you can't go online now and see anything. Anybody to buy your send yes me because every day ni mo Google. I can't see me re. The way I saw that governor yesterday, it looks like somebody to jẹ́ wípé wọ́n ti warn pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni ṣé ororo tó wà lẹ́ yìí tó bá lọ ṣe anyhow. Èmi ò mọ̀ ṣé first ten ọ̀nà ń ṣe àbí second one. Bóyá ó ti ní nǹkan tó ti fi sọ fún governor yẹn wípé tó bá ṣe yamayama o ma sọ no sí kíní tó wà yìí ni. And let me tell you something. Is a very bitter truth. Everybody is fighting for number one. Even if that governor likes Oriyomi and they are telling him that tó bá ṣọ̀rọ̀ Oriyomi bá ṣe fẹ́ kó ṣe, you are going to lose your seat. What do you think he's going to do? Who do you think is going to think of first? He's going to think about himself. From a reliable source, I was told that the governor said Oriyomi behaves as if he owns Oyo State. I'm not going to argue that. There is a video nǹkan show tí mo ṣe lórí TikTok tí mo gbé sórí Facebook. Go there. Ibẹ̀ lẹ ti máa mọ̀ wípé there are some people tó jẹ́ pé wọn ò sí in high places sí o. Normal civilian bí èmi àti yín tó jẹ́ wípé they want Oriyomi to go to jail. And wọ́n miss words. Go under that comment section, you will see them there. They are not fake profile. Wọn kì í ṣe fake profile. Àwọn tó ń gbé ojú wọn síbẹ̀ ni, you click, you will see their face. They will tell Mrs. Dupe Lowabi Jokosi, this person needs to go to jail. And like I said, the man that I told you came into my inbox. He said, do I know why the government will want to use Oriyomi as a scapegoat? They said, and when I sat down, let's say this does not involve now, ejeka joko, bashen. Imagine ejeka joko ẹni tó bá fẹ́ dúró kó dúró bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yín sìn ẹ kàn rò lóòótọ́ because ìgbà tẹ́ni yẹn sọ èmi náà wá jókòó mo rò pé let's say Oriyomi was not involved in this. Let's say it was the government. Let's put it this way. Let's say it was somebody in government that put this thing together. Tí nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí wá ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ kàn jókòó bá ṣe jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Ìyàwó lẹ rò pé Oriyomi máa kọ sí nǹkan tó wà nílẹ̀. Let's be sincere, because that was what that person came. He just said, that was what he said. Dupe, Joko, think about it. That if Oriyomi was not involved, do you think, he said to me that Oriyomi would have been behind those mothers that lost their children. He said Oriyomi would have been given, his 100% support to the mothers and the family. Tí wọ́n lose ọmọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ẹ ṣe sọ báyìí ẹ má jẹ́ kí n parọ́. Ọwọ́ mi jábọ́ pé knowing Mr. Oriyomi lóòótọ́. Knowing Mr. Oriyomi lóòótọ́. Tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà involve ni. Wọ́n ti máa gbogbo àwọn tó wà involve yẹn. Wọ́n ti gbò wọ́n jìgìjìgì báyìí ẹ̀mí wọ́n ti gbọ̀n. Ẹ̀mí wọ́n ti gbọ̀n. And ẹni ẹ wá ní, that is the reason why the government has decided to handle the case the way he would have handled it if he was not involved. Do you understand where I'm coming from now? Because Oriyomi will do that. Oriyomi will give those parents. And I'm very sure if Oriyomi was not involved in this thing, gbogbo àwọn parents yẹn la máa ti mọ̀. Gbogbo wọn Oriyomi would have gone there. Oriyomi would have interviewed every parent of every child. Bá ti mọ photo, I can bet pé gbogbo photo àwọn ọmọ yẹn tá rí photo wọn, tá rí photo ẹbí wọn, gbogbo ẹ̀ Oriyomi ò bá ti gbé síta. Tó bá jẹ́ pé kò wà involved. But Sherry, tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ life twists ayé. I don't know. For my own sanity, I'm beginning to go with Mama tó wá sínú inbox ní pé Ọlọ́run fẹ́ fi wọ́n pamọ́ ni. Oh, I'm not arguing, no, Bobby J. I'm arguing in as much as, yes, you guys know that I'm 100%, for him to be released, for everything to be done, no partial, no nothing. But yes, if tabari òótọ́ láàrin ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà, tabari òótọ́ láàrin ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà, kò sí nǹkan tó ní pé ká má sọ. Unfortunately, she may have to suffer along with him. Yes. There is oríṣiríṣi speculation. Some people said, assuming Oriyomi was not involved in this, that assuming it's just Naomi and the people at Awantiti tí wọ́n organize it, probably, things would have been different. Who knows? Benny, Sister Toyosi, the law is the law. Sisi Dupe, after the incident of Bobrisky, everyone from the judiciary prison will want to put a decent look as being upright. I am with you. And that is why I said they need to go into the archive. Please let me to power tap on TikTok. They need to go into the archive. They need to go and look for similar cases and how it was handled. They will need to do that. And that is why me team of to send it or go and see me. Send it. It's a big twist to this life. Anything can happen at any time. Benny. Ìgbà mi inú mi máa ń dùn pé ọmọ Yorùbá ni mí because gbogbo kíní ni Yorùbá ti ní everything fún. Yorùbá sọ wípé èní la rí, èní tá jọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, òun nèmi àti yín rí, òun la mọ̀. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́la. Ọlọ́run fi ju gbogbo wa lọ. We don't know. Now I said to myself, if we are saying, oh, the way Oriyomi used to handle case, that is why he's working against him now. So are we saying him holding the government accountable for everything that they have done and standing his ground, when it comes to àwọn aráàlú? Ṣé ó ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa ni? Ó mú ṣe ní ó sọ séèyàn lẹ́nu ó buyọ̀ sí. Ṣé wọ́n ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa ni? Timothy, ó lọ sí hotel, ó lọ gbòtẹ́ẹ̀lì pé kóun máa gba hotel, kóun máa gba bẹ̀ lọ ṣe exam. Tó bá ṣe exam yẹn tó bá pass, bóyá gba promotion níbi iṣẹ́, bóyá bí ó gba promotion níbi iṣẹ́, á fi new qualification yẹn, á fi lọ wáṣẹ́ ń bò mí. Tó bá ríṣẹ́ tó dáa, á wúlò fún ara ẹ̀, á wúlò fún family. Timothy was trying to better his life. Ló fi lọ sọ́tẹ̀l yẹn. It doesn't really need to be many kids, or a gold. It doesn't need to be 35 children. If they have a case in Ibadan where a child died and nobody was asked question, nobody was detained, nobody was treated the way Oriyomi, the principal, and Naomi are being treated, that is just what they need. It doesn't have to be 35 children. It doesn't have to be 10 children. It doesn't have to be 10 children. And why I said that governor has not come to play. Governor yen, say me wo lana yen. I don't care what you guys say about his relationship with Oriyomi, whether it's Oriyomi that campaigned for him and Oriyomi is the reason that he's there. Go and look at his countenance. He didn't come to play. The first thing he said to you, you think these people don't hear us? When we put up this kind of shows and then you tell me, Emma Gbori Wole, Emma Waso Minding, rò pé wọ́n rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. I won't argue legendary Gbo. The charges levied against him might be difficult to defend. I won't argue that. But one thing I know about law, if they do it the way they do it in UK, tí wọ́n bá gbé case tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ tipẹ́ dé, tí ọmọ bójú ọmọ ẹyọ kan ló ṣaláìsí, tí wọ́n ò dẹ̀ rí èèyàn kankan tí wọ́n bí wípé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀, tí wọ́n detain wọn, they can now put that question to that judge that, okay, on Kinikon, there is a way they would do it, section Kinikon of Kinikon in 19 Kinikon. Bye. True. There was a stampede and, one child, Kotito, lost their life. But from the record, we can see that, nobody was asked question, nobody was this, nobody was that. Believe me, that could throw off the case, and they might even have to start afresh again if it is done the way it is done here. Let me emphasize that. The good deeds of Oriyomi is being questioned. How I wish he stayed longer in UK. Maybe, ọ̀rọ̀ kan lẹ tún sọ yẹn o. Because tó bá jẹ́ pé ó wà ní UK, he wouldn't be there to be getting involved. You are right. You are right. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ kà nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ this time. It is done. In the course of fighting for justice for the masses, you have to be careful. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni Damilola. And it's not even about fighting for justice. Let's be sincere. Everything you do in life, you need to think about what can go wrong. This is not to scare anybody. Because if we don't take anything away from Nkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí, it's going to be a shame on the whole community. Now you know that you cannot say, because dada ni mo fẹ́ ṣe, and that automatically, releases you of whatever. It doesn't work like that. Now you've known with Oriyomi that you can be good to the community, that you can be the most nicest person in this world. You can have, record going as back as 50 years of your good deed. But if something goes wrong once, that does not mean you will not be questioned. That does not mean you cannot be imprisoned. That does not mean. And that is why I said, let's learn. Only Moshe so mama tenumo. If you have 20,000 naira you want to give away, do your risk assessment. If you need to use 10,000 of your 20,000 to make sure that you put everything in place, do it and share the remaining 10,000. Ṣẹ́gbọ́n nǹkan tí mo sọ. Tó o bá fẹ́ fún wọn ní, o fẹ́ lọ sí school kan, o fẹ́ lọ fún wọn 20,000. Tó o bá nídìí láti lo 10,000 nínú 20,000 yẹn, to make sure wípé bó ṣe máa débẹ̀ o àti àlàáfíà àwọn ọmọ yẹn o máa fi 10,000 gbọ́, so that ìwọ náà lè kúrò ńbẹ̀ wá lọ lé ẹ láyọ̀ àtàlàáfíà. Fi gbọ́ 10,000 tó kù, Ọlọ́run á fàlùbáríkà sí ẹni tó bá ká kó ká. I don't even know why he got involved. Though they má jẹ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. She has her own platform to promote her child. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. If it had gone right, tó bá jẹ́ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ bí wọ́n ṣe fẹ́ kó lọ, àwa náà àbá ti máa ní Oriyomi has done it again. No, ẹ wo nǹkan tó ṣe ń bàdàn yẹn, ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Oriyomi, àwọn ọmọ yẹn enjoy ara wọn. Àbá máa kí wọn, àbá máa sà wọ́n. Nítorí ó go wrong ń sìn la ṣe wá ń rò pé bóyá wọn bá dé bóyá wọn bá ṣe báyìí, torí ó go wrong ni. Torí ó go wrong ni. International communities are also watching. Thank you. God bless you. Ẹ ṣé tẹ́ remind mi, mo sọ lánàá. Mo ní bó ṣe wà yẹn náà àwọn ìjọba. Ṣé mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní àwọn international community tó ń wò wọ́n. Tó ń fẹ́ wo bó ṣe fẹ́ handle ẹ̀. Òun mo ṣe ní, that is why it might end up being a scapegoat. Because 30-something children are involved. International àwọn charitable organization àbí kí no máa ń pè wọ́n yẹn, they are watching to see if Nigeria will bring, the culprit to book. You understand? And now that culprit is kí no máa ń pè irú àwọn tó ń ṣe irú nǹkan tí Mr. Oriyomi ṣe yìí o, kí no máa àwọn freedom fighters orúkọ. You know, when things involve irú àwọn bí Mr. Oriyomi, ó máa ń go pear-shaped gan. Even here, ṣebí there was a man náà tó náà wà charitable báyìí. Mo sọ story yẹn lánàá náà ní UK. Tó jẹ́ wípé ó pa èèyàn because according to him it was self-defense. He said if he didn't pay that person would have paid him. Ó ṣá pààyàn ṣá. Wọ́n bá fa case yẹn, ó lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. But it's just that they put gbogbo nǹkan dáadáa tó ti ṣe, wọ́n put it into consideration. The judge even read out all the good things. Gbogbo àwọn tó ti ṣe dáadáa fún, even àwọn tó ti travel lọ sí Australia, àwọn tó wà in Canada, àwọn tó wà in America, they traveled back to come and, put in good words for him. But he still wọ́n ṣì rán lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Ó dà pé wọ́n fún ní 6 months in prison and bóyá parole, ṣé parole la pè lánàá yẹn àbí suspended sentence. Wọ́n ṣì rán lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Because irú àwọn èèyàn báyìí, the government will like, okay, you are the person that is calling us out when we don't do it well. So yes, now you are not doing it well too. We will call you out. But Sisi Dupe, who are the culprits? Oriyomihamuzat and Naomi are really not the culprits. If I want to say it in my own, this is in Sisi Dupe leleyi, nobody's own. For me, sharing nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Ìbàdàn yẹn, everybody has a fault. That is me. Everybody. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ látorí organizer, títí tá fi máa mú ọlọ́pàá, tá máa fi mú fire brigade, tá máa fi mú ambulance, tá máa fi mú women and children clinical organization. Everybody. Tá máa fi mú parents of the deceased children. Everybody has a fault. That is the minimum. So, balanced generosity occurs when you help others without putting, oh, taleni to sọ̀rọ̀ yìí, Remi Enitan. God bless you. God bless you. I love this kind of a people on my platform because in as much as we are feeling for people, let's be putting out messages out there. Irú message yìí nsìn. Wọ́n sọ wípé balanced generosity occurs when you help others without putting yourself at risk. That is when it is balance. Because even if you succeed in helping others, but in that same instance, you put yourself in trouble, it doesn't make sense. Regardless of who and who did the atrocities, there is a vicarious liability on the organizers. I won't argue that. I won't argue that. But what I am asking for is fairness. What I want is fairness. So far, I don't think the government is being fair. Okay, they have to pick them up to ask them questions. Why are they the only one being picked up? Are they the only one to be blamed for what happened? In my book, no. So why are they the only ones being detained? That is my question. I am not saying they shouldn't pick them up. They shouldn't ask them question. Number one, why are they not allowed bail? They are not flight risk. They are not going anywhere. They don't have any history of being picked up before because ẹni tó bá ti ní problem pẹ̀lú ìjọba rí tó ti sá lọ, then tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ again, ìjọba ní right láti má jẹ́ kó lọ. We don't have that history, except I don't know. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ sọ fún mi, ṣé wọ́n ti ní mú Oriyomi rí torí Yomi sá lọ? Ṣé wọ́n ti mú Naomi rí tí Naomi sá lọ? Exactly. Sisi Emiade, nǹkan tí mò ń sọ nìyẹn. You need to be, if this is the way they want to go about it, then they have to make sure that they get àwọn tó máa ń pín ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ní kálukú bá ṣe, wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ lọ sí right channel láti lọ gbàrú àwọn èèyàn yẹn tó máa pín tó ní kálukú fún tí kò ní jù kan lọ. Because Oriyomi and Naomi àti principal yẹn nìkan kọ́ ló yẹ kó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn. They said there is 2 police stations very close to that school. Who does that? There is a police station very close to that school. They said there is a police station. Nǹkan tán sọ ni o. Wọ́n ní police station. In short, they said there is a police station that is walkable to ibi tí nǹkan ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣọ́n fẹ́ láwọn ò gbọ́ pa àwọn èèyàn ń gádà ní. Prince Emmanuel, mi ò bá yín jiyàn, fairness lè ti parí ní Nigeria, but we still need to keep talking about it. We need to keep talking about it. Àwọn nìkan kọ́ ló yẹ kó wà ńbẹ̀ yẹn. Women and children, their representatives should be there with them. Sister Olafaj, ṣebí lóyìnbó lẹ wà mà. Ṣé èmi àti, if anything happened here in this country, and there is evidence that a mother or a father put the life of their children at risk, are you telling me that they will not be picked up, Sister Ola? Let's be factual. And that is why I said evidence. Evidence, not pay. If there is evidence that any of those mothers, any of those fathers, Sister Janet Mori, put their children for whatever reason. Sherry, èmi gan tẹ́ ń wò yìí, tó máa ń sọ wípé èèyàn tó máa ń fi empathy ṣe nǹkan, èmi gan mo guilty. But Sherry, on this case, mo try ipe bí mo ṣe ń sunkún mo ń la ojú kan díẹ̀ láti fi ríran. Because tá bá fi ojú méjèèjì tá bá di pàtàkì in this matter, then there will be a lot of fairness from even us as community. I am not saying all the parents of the deceased children are guilty. Sister Ola, Egbo mi dada. I'm not saying all the parents. No. I said parents. The parents that there is evidence to suggest that they put the life of their child in danger. Then they need to be punished. They need to be picked up. Because that is the way they will do it here. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé ọmọ mẹ́rin ló kó lọ síbẹ̀ yẹn, tí nǹkan ṣe ẹyọ kan bóyá ó ṣèṣe ni, bóyá ó dá lápá ni, kó tiẹ̀ má kí kó má kú kó kàn ṣèṣe. Ṣorí èyí tó dá lápá yẹn kò tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ́lé. Tó bá láwọn àbúrò tó tẹ̀lé, wọn ò tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ́lé. Tó bá náwọn tó ti bí kó tó bí, wọn ò tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ́lé. Sister Ola, you know I'm right now. Wọn ò tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ́lé. Tí evidence bá wà pé ìkan lára àwọn ọmọ ẹ yẹn, you could have done better. You could have prevented what happened, but you didn't do it for reasons best known to you. They will pick you up. Tó bá tún gba gbogbo àwọn ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó wò pé òkè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbà wọ́n, màá tún lọ lóyún màá bí mi. Tó bá tún bí mi, wọ́n á tún gbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Ìyẹn tún kọ́. So I know what I am saying when I say everybody is guilty. I have not seen evidence of ẹni tó sọ pé ó sọ ọmọ, but let's assume there is evidence that we see that a mother stood on the one part of the fence and threw their child to the other part. That parent should be picked up. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo sọ. That parent, whether mother, whether father, should be picked up. I understand their plight. Go and watch all my shows. Mi ò kóyan poverty. Mi ò kóyan hunger kéré ní Niger. I know people are suffering. I understand that very well. But now, let's go to that side of being a mother, that side of being a father of a vulnerable child. Vulnerable in the sense that they cannot take care of themselves. Vulnerable in the sense that they don't know danger. If you as a mother, or rí pé gbogbo bẹ̀yẹn ti dípa, o dẹ̀ ti ọmọ ẹ pé bọ́ sáàrin wọ́n bẹ̀, make sure pé wà lára 5,000 yẹn, then it is your fault. Because ọmọ yẹn ṣì kéré to know okay, kò yẹ kí n bọ́ sáàrin ibẹ̀ yẹn. Ọmọ yẹn kéré láti mọ̀ wípé kò yẹ kí n, you know, that is danger. Ọmọ yẹn might not see the danger, but you as the parents, you saw the danger. And that is why in a developed country, you will be picked up. I'm not saying all of them, because I know a lot of, there might be some parents who jẹ́ pé wọ́n wà ńbẹ̀ try to guide their children, but yes, the misfortune happened. Àwọn yẹn kọ́. But àwọn tó put life ọmọ wọn in danger, they need to be questioned. What are you talking about? Because if we say, oh, don't ask them question. Oh, like, you know, like we will say, the things that Amasoni ilẹ̀ káàárọ̀ oòjíire, to let things slide. Wọ́n ti sọmọ nù, wo punishment yẹn ti ẹ̀ ti tó, ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ máa mú mi sí yẹn. Punishment wo lẹ tún fẹ́ fún wọn ju eléyìí tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí lọ. You understand? But ìlú òyìnbó will not look at it like that. Thank you, legendary Bo. The government, the parents, the organizers. And tá bá sọ pé government ló entail ọlọ́pàá. Ara wọn lọ́lọ́pàá wà, ara wọn ni fire brigade wà, ara wọn ni ambulance wà. Ara wọn ni doctors wà, ara wọn ni nurses wà. Is all under government. So they all have a blame in this. They are currently standing trial over the stampede which occurred during a Christmas funfair at Islamic High School, Bashorun, Ibadan in December 2024. The incidents claimed the lives of no fewer than 35 children. The bail application were heard at the Oyo State High Court, Court 8 Ring Road, Ibadan on Tuesday. Counsel for the suspect had filed summons of application for the bail before the court. After listening to the submissions and arguments of the counsel on points of law, Justice Olawoyin adjourned ruling on the bail application till Tuesday, January 13. The suspects are currently being remanded at Nigerian Correctional Center, Agodi. Fasasi was represented. And somebody was asking me, Peter Lone represents Oriyomi lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn. Two people have asked me. This is your answer here. Fasasi, ìyẹn principal, was represented by Waheed Olajide. Wọ́n ní ex-queen Naomi was represented by Musibao Adetunbi San, SAN. Wọ́n ní and Amzat was represented by Adekunle Shobaloju. San, SAN. Government needs to be blamed as well. If not, the poverty won't. Oh no, ni mo sọ. Nǹkan tí mo sọ náà nìyẹn about fairness. Nobody is calling the government out, or let me say the part of the government that was involved. Nobody is calling them out. Wọ́n ní the case were argued separately. And bó ṣe máa ń ṣe ń bí báyìí náà nìyẹn. Even you will see ipe bóyá àwọn mẹ́rin lọ jalè, wọ́n wá mú wọn. Different lawyer ni gbogbo wọn máa ní, though ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kan náà ni gbogbo wọn ṣẹ̀, but oníkálukú máa ní different lawyer fighting for them. I thought Falana will represent Oriyomi. That is this is what I tell people about minding what you put out there. That is the impression some people have been giving general public. Somebody even left me a voice note that Falana is doing everything. Falana ti ṣe kíní kan. Falana has sent some document. Falana will be representing Oriyomi. Èmi ò rorúkọ Falana ń bí o. I don't know. Me wá mọ̀ bóyá ara àwọn ṣe ń bá Falana lẹ́ni wà. I don't know. One the state had also filed counter application against the bail of the suspects. So, bí lawyer àwọn Naomi Oriyomi Mr. Fasasi tí wọ́n ṣe ń try láti get bail fún wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn lawyer ìjọba làwọn náà ń try ipe kí bail hearing yẹn kó má fall through. The reason for that, I don't know. I want to believe they will have reason tí ó máa wọná, but I don't know their reason for that. Ohun mo ṣe ní pé, has there been any time tí kéèsì pa Oriyomi pọ̀ mọ́ government Oriyomi ti sá lọ rí ni? Mi ò mọ̀. Because ẹni tó bá ti sá lọ rí ni wọ́n ń fún ní bail, because wọ́n máa wò pé chances kó tún máa sá lọ wà. But èmi ò mọ̀. Mo ṣe ń bi, has that ever happened? Because I don't have answer to that. Ṣé Oriyomi ti lẹ́jọ́ pẹ̀lú ìjọba rí tó sá lọ ni? Bobby J, spot on. The government lawyers are ready. They are ready to hammer the case. Aha. Wọ́n sọ pé no. One of the states has also filed counter application against the bail of the suspects. One of the state team was led by Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice. Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Mr. Abiodun Aikomo, who led top officials of Ministry of Justice. All counsel in their separate arguments told the court why their clients should be allowed to enjoy their freedom, noting that there is no sufficient evidence before the court warrants confining prison custody. And even èmi gan tí mi ń ṣe lawyer, èmi náà mo ṣe ní pé, is there something we don't know? Mi ní pé kó má bí wọ́n lẹ́jọ́, but I don't see the reason why they cannot be sleeping in their bed, and when you need them, they will go. And when they need them, they will go. Now you can ask to join, please. Ẹ má bínú gbogbo yín tẹ́ ti béèrè tí mi gbé sókè. If you want to speak, sister, what's this my sister's name? The fact that Nigerian judiciary, ẹ má bínú, I'm trying to read one of my sister's comments here. Judiciary does not use the jury system in passing judgments, make it easy for the judges to be bought over. Kí Ọlọ́run kí ó ṣàánú wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. But with Nigeria, ṣé wọn lè bá ìjúrì náà ni? Ṣé wọn lè bá ìjúrì ni? Because usually here, jury can be anybody. They will just write letter to any taxpayer to come and be part of jury. Wọ́n lè bá ìjúrì náà Naija. I'm telling you. Sisi Dupe, they've not done enough investigation to charge these people already. We don't know because they are not carrying us along. I don't know. I don't know. The fact that, okay, mo ti kà yẹn. Wọ́n ti ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú bọ̀ ọ́. Kí náà kí ń fọ̀rọ̀ òṣèlú bọ̀ Naija? Ká má parọ́, ká má bàa jalè. Kí lòṣèlú òkè wọ̀ Naija? Ṣebí wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa ṣe ní ẹ̀sìn gan. Wọ́n ti tẹ̀sìn bọ̀ tí wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa ṣe lẹ́lẹ́sìn dé, and I'm like, these people don't need this right now. Táwọn ẹlẹ́sìn yẹn ti fẹ́ máa bára wọn jà. Over what? Yeah. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé in a developed world, jury in most cases cannot be bought. And they are always looking out. Tọ́n bá rí pé jury kan fẹ́ gbàbọ̀dè báyìí, wọ́n máa yọ́ bí jìgá ni. So with Nigeria, I don't know. I don't know. Possible, Olori. Oh, possible. Thank you, Momsi Double. God bless you. Oh yeah, ask to join. Enu Romi. Kò yẹ pé mo máa kúrò nbí ńsìn ẹ wá máa bombard ní Sisi Dupe come live. I have something to say. Come and say what you have to say now. Nǹkan everybody ń sọ nìyẹn. But Olori, that cannot be proven in the court of law. It cannot be proven. I'm not arguing that cannot be the case. I am not arguing that, some people, power tap lórí TikTok, you látẹ̀kan tá ti wà ńbí báyìí. Látẹ̀kan. Mo dẹ̀ rojọ́ lọ mi ò ní power tap ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀dẹ̀ power tap. Kò dá bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn náà. Gbogbo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ò ṣe prove ní court, because you can't go to court and say, the only reason why this man is here is because, he has offended some people in the high places, or is because of kí lorúkọ ilé tó rán lọ sẹ́wọ̀n of recent yẹn. Kí lorúkọ man yẹn, or tó ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ Timothy yẹn. We can't prove that in the court of law. For those that said, wọ́n ti lọ dá kíní kan sílẹ̀ ńlẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn ni kí ẹjọ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀. We cannot prove all that in the court of law. And that is why you don't see me emphasizing on it. Kò sí òtítọ́ ní ìlú yẹn, kò sí bí ìlú yẹn ṣe fẹ́ tòrò, àfi kí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa. Èèyàn ṣe máa wá ṣe oore. Court deals, God bless you. Court deals with facts. Facts. Tó tún wà, kò tún ṣe ordinary fact, tó wà reasonable beyond, tó tún wà beyond reasonable doubt. That is what they deal with. Anything that you cannot prove in the court of law, don't even bother. Because tó bá jẹ́ pé people will just go there and just talk, and they will not ask for the evidences of your utterances. Gbogbo èèyàn àkúkú lọ bẹ̀, everybody á lọ gbé microphone, but ó bá ti rojọ́ tán, they will ask you, where is the evidence for what you have just said? Ó dàbí báwọn kan sìn. Wọ́n ṣe ń wọ́ọ̀dì Mr. Oriyomi lórí social media. I am telling you, there are people that don't want him out of there, and they are not wọ́n sí níjọba. Kò ń ṣàwọn èèyàn tó wà níjọba tẹmania nítorí wọ́n wà níjọba. There are people like me and you. Tó sọ wípé, and believe me, I don't even see them. I can't even see them as a bad person, because what they are saying is, if Oriyomi is the same, if Oriyomi too want to handle this case, this is how he will handle it. So allow the government to handle it like this. I don't know. Benny, facts with evidence ni. Yes. And that's the sad thing. We keep saying ìjọba. Not just ìjọba. Civilian bí èmi àti yín that don't want him out, that said, he has to pay for whatever he has done, that is guilty. They are there. So as, people that want him out are looking for evidences to help him. Those that don't want him to, they will be looking for evidences to keep him there. Kọ́lọ́run má jẹ́ ká rí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹjọ́. Kọ́lọ́run má jẹ́ kéèyàn rọ́rọ̀ ẹjọ́ ni. It is well. I believe that as long as the incident happened outside the venue and B, happened before the event started, C, the people put the lives of their children at risk, and D, some parents brought more kids than they can control, that does not alleviate them of the blame. Bata. It doesn't. I think what is going to blame here, because sharing say want to blame here. Tẹ́ bá lọ ka èyí tí mo kà fún yín lánàá of ìdí tí wọ́n ṣe mú wọn yẹn, is the same man that is always fight for people for the fact that he's involved doesn't mean the right thing. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà àwa Yorùbá àbòsí wa ti pọ̀jù, àfi kí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa. Mr. Bobby J need dey play. Another thing. Ẹ mọ̀ wípé nígbà tí mo ka kíní yẹn, and they kept using the word conspiracy. So I put it on my page because in Kote mi Obama Ben, I will ask question. So I put it on my page and I said people should please enlighten me. Pé kí ni conspiracy ń ṣe nú ọ̀rọ̀ yìí? Ẹ máa bọ̀ o, ẹ wá ṣeré o, ẹ wá gba wóróbo, ẹ gba scholarship o. Why are they using that word? Atilola, thank you, ma. Why are they using that word conspiracy? Because tẹ́mi bá ń gbọ́ conspiracy yẹn nínú case based on gbogbo eré tá máa ń wò ń bí. Ó ń jẹ́ kó wá scary for me, like, you know, when you say somebody conspire, it's as if they sat down and plan, you know, how to make that thing happen. But somebody now wrote on that comment section, that person said, Sisi Dupe, that they can use conspiracy only because it was announced on a radio station. How true. But then any pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ṣe pè ní conspiracy nìyẹn, that because they did an announcement on radio station inviting people, that's okay. So they had planned, even though what they had planned did not go as well as, you know, they wanted it to go. But the fact that they went on radio station to invite people, that torí ẹni wọ́n ṣe lò that word conspire, which means conspiracy. So I just want to put that out there. Thank you, Bobby J. That was what that person said to me in the comment section, because believe me, mi ò mọ̀ lèmi náà ṣe béèrè. I don't know. Oh no, ni do wọ́n mọ̀ kó máa bú mi ńsìn pé kí n fi Ọlọ́run lẹ́nu ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Àmọ́ tọ́rọ̀ bá ti kanlẹ̀ tó bá kòkè, tó rẹ̀ ṣe pé èèyàn ní babaláwo kan téèyàn fẹ́ lọ bá, Ọlọ́run náà lèèyàn máa pè. That is why tó gbogbo ẹ̀ bá ti rú lọ, tá bá ti sọ lọ sọ́bọ̀, máa padà sọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Kọ́lọ́run kó jọ̀ọ́, kọ́lọ́run bá mi wọlá gbogbo inú ire tí wọ́n ti ṣe in the past. Kọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ wò pé léyìí náà, you know, inú ire ni wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe. So another mama left, let me just, nǹkan tó rán mi mo kàn fi síta ń bẹ̀ yẹn ni o. Kò sí problem, ẹ bá fẹ́ bú mi, ẹ wá bú mi. It's okay. But somebody else left, because sometimes when people leave you those things, they want you to say it out. When you don't say it, that being pé bóyá èèyàn kó yan wọn kéré ni. Another person said that for Mr. Fasasi, which is the principal, for Mr. Oriyomi and for Naomi, that they should all go and speak to the family of, you know, want to lose ọmọ. Though èmi mọ̀ wípé àwọn yẹn kọ́ ni wọ́n bá ṣẹjọ́, because I told that mama that sent it to me that àwọn tó lose ọmọ kọ́ ni wọ́n pè Mr. Oriyomi and the rest lẹ́jọ́, ìjọba ló pè wọ́n lẹ́jọ́. But the mama sent another voice note saying that àwọn mọ̀ pé àwọn kọ́ ni wọ́n pè wọ́n lẹ́jọ́ pé, but if they can, you know, show solidarity and support for them, that they can use that as part of a, you know, good deed àti kí ló máa ń pè kíní yẹn ní bíbá yìí. Tó bá fẹ́ lo kíní nǹkan dáadáa téèyàn ti ṣe in the past, ó ní nǹkan tó ń pè, I forgot what it's called. So I've put that out there too. Oyo State government will not want their image to be dented because they will be blamed if nothing is done. Sister Folashade, mo ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ tó dé. Mo ti sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ tó dé pé bí Oyo State ò ṣe nǹkan kan, èmi àti yín tá wà níbí báyìí tá ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà, àwa náà la máa kọlù Oyo State out pé kí ló dé tẹ́ dákẹ́, kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan. I have said that too. And for those that are saying, why will you even be speaking positively for Oriyomi based on the thing that has happened? The same question that I'm asking, no ni mo ma bere. If Oriyomi was your brother, if Oriyomi was your dad, if Oriyomi was your uncle, will you say, okay, this thing has happened, ẹ jẹ́ kán lọ gé orí wọn wá? You will not say that. You will not say that. In as much as, I feel for àwọn tó lose ọmọ, k'Ọlọ́run kó jọ̀ọ́ kó bá mi tù wọ́n nínú, k'Ọlọ́run bá mi fún wọn ní fortitude to bear the loss, But that does not mean Ipe, you will not look for what you can do to make, whatever outcome of this court case will be, Komawa as bad as it's supposed to be. Because orí bíbá iná lẹ wà nígbà tí bọ́dà kan join show mi, tán sọ wípé gbogbo county tán kà sí wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ bíi 5 yẹn, ó lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú ẹ̀, ó ní 10 years ni. Ẹ ṣáà gbọ́. Ó lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, especially the issue of Timothy. Ó sọ pé ẹyọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú ẹ̀ ó ní 10 years ni. Nígbà tó bá lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan nínú ẹ̀ 10 years, tán dẹ̀ kẹ̀sùn bíi 5 sí wọn lẹ́sẹ̀. Ṣẹ́yìn náà ti rá dúró. Ṣé ti rí? K'Ọlọ́run kó jọ̀ọ́ kó ṣàánú gbogbo wa, ká má ṣìṣe. Ká má venture into anything tó máa bu wá lọ́wọ́.
Yàrá mi má bínú jàre. Bí mo ti wọlé ló yẹ kí mi kí n bọ ọ̀rọ̀ ló ká mi lára. Mo kí gbogbo yín olólùfẹ́ Kúnlé Ìjẹ̀ṣà káàkiri àgbáyé. Níbikíbi téèyàn ti ń wò mí, mo kọ́kùnrin, mo kóbìnrin, mo kọ́mọdé, mo mọ̀ kágbàlagbà, lágbára Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè. Ojú téèyàn fi ń wò mí bí iye, ojú náà mi àfọ́. Etí téèyàn fi ń gbọ́ mi, etí náà mi á di. Orere bí iye, létí yẹn mi àgbọ́. Ń gbọ́ yàrá mi, mo yí kí mi mú wá sí ti gbọ́ yín rè ni. Bí bá tún ṣe lọ, màá jẹ́ kí n gbọ́.